Hey guys, in this video we'll talk about why it's important to engage with your fans and ways to do so on Facebook. Okay, so by now we should have a few dozen fans to engage with. Our coupon is still running and it's actually running longer than I imagined. It will probably run for a few weeks. I'm assuming we'll have at least 200 to 300 high quality fans by the time the coupon will run out. Oh, alright, so it's been a few days now, and we have 83 fans. Alright, as I said, I'm assuming the coupon will take us to 200 to 300 fans, roughly speaking. Alright, but that depends on your CTR. The higher your CTR, the higher the more fans you'll get. Alright, so how do we utilize the fans we have? How do we harness them to our advantage? Before we get to that, I want to make an important statement. Facebook's main purpose is not selling. It's getting you fans that will generate more fans, hence more traffic to your website. Always keep that in mind when working with Facebook. Do not sell. All your efforts should be driven towards getting more visibility and more awareness. This will eventually result in more sales and money in your pocket. Another important thing I want to tell you about Facebook is called AdRank. AdRank is an algorithm developed by Facebook to govern what is displayed and how high on the newsfeed. I won't go into too much technical explanation, but as a rule of thumb, the more engaging your page is, the higher it will show on the newsfeed and it will be displayed to more people. Why is this so important to us? It's important out of three main reasons. One, we want people to interact with our page and website. Why should we have them otherwise? Two, if our age rank is low, most of our, if our age rank is low, most of your fans won't even see the content. People who already liked us won't even see our content. That's how bad low age rank is. Alright? Alright, 3. Having a high age rank will help us get into fans' newsfeed, which will result in showing it to their friends. Their friends might join the conversation and become fans also. This is just how virality works, and we're taking advantage of that. So, how do we boost our edge rank? There are several things you can do to get a high edge rank and go viral. I will briefly go over them now and show some examples at the end. 1. Post regularly. Not only does posting regularly boost engagement and age rank, it also helps in building your relationship with your fans. 2. Promote by encouraging conversation. When writing your status, don't aim for a sale. Aim for engagement. Post something controversial and ask for the fan's opinion. Remember, everything that the fan does, shares, comments, likes, whatever, increases your edge rank. 3. Pictures and videos. Pictures are huge. Photos get 120% more engagement and videos get 100% more engagement than the average post. Photos grab more attention and engagement than any other type of media on Facebook. More responses mean more exposure, which equates to more opportunities for expanding your follower base. People will see your content through their newsfeed. 4. Ask questions. Find questions that your fans want to answer and simply post them. 5. Interact with your audience. Welcome newcomers. Respond to questions rapidly and just interact with them. Another example that worked well for me was to post a picture of my most active fan once a week under the title Fan of the Week. You won't believe how appreciative they will be. 6. Always use a call to action. Research shows that people are more likely to do something if you ask them to. It's as simple as that. Ask them to share, ask them to comment, ask them for their opinion. Alright? It sounds simple, but it's powerful. Remember, when using Facebook, you have to address people's emotions. You need to stimulate their need to comment on an issue that is close to their heart. Other options include making them laugh, or posting something interesting, a misconception in their niche perhaps. Right? You need to get that, let's call it a mental itch that they have to scratch. You know what I mean? Good. Again, the rule of thumb here is turn to their emotions. Let me show you some live examples of how to engage with your audience. As I said, research has shown that pictures draw the most attention on Facebook. With that being said, it only makes sense that we'll want to use pictures on our status updates. The easiest thing to do is to browse around the web and find interesting pictures related to your niche. A side note here. When doing this, make sure to ask the owner's permission to use their picture. Also, make sure that the picture is not protected by copyrights or anything of that nature. Alright, so here are some pictures I found around the web. Let me show you. Alright, the first picture is a picture of a dog taking a bath at a funny position. Let me show you. Here, there we go. We can simply upload that picture and write something like, does your dog like to take baths? If not, tell us how you bathe him or her. Right? The picture is funny. The question is very general. Every dog owner probably relates to it. Plus, we have a call to action. This in turn will probably generate some interactions and raise our edge rank. Right, so let's upload it right now. So let's go to the status box right here. Go to photo, upload photos, browse. Bear with me. Pictures. Alright, so now let's write, does your dog like to take baths? If not, tell us how you bathe him or her. Alright, so now all we need to do is to post. Alright. There we go. See? That's interesting. That's, eye-catching. We ask a question. We have a nice call to action. Tell us how. Yeah, the picture is general. Yada, yada, yada. Moving on. Here is another example. This is a picture of a surprised looking dog with some caption that says, "How the hell is the ball still in your hand?" Now, most of the dog owners play catch with their dog from time to time, and they all trick their dog into thinking that they threw the ball when they actually didn't, at least once. I used to have a dog, and I know I did it at least a couple of times. Alright, so I kind of find this picture funny. We can simply upload this picture and ask, do you play tricks on your dog? Tell us how. Simple. Simple. People, people like to laugh. And I'm assuming they all have funny stories. That's a good way of stimulate their need to comment. This alone can generate lots of comments and stories. Moving on, so let's say you wrote an article on how to stop a dog from barking and you want some recurring visitors to your website. What you can do is upload a funny picture like this, and ask, is your dog barking at night? Learn how to stop it, and put a link. See, I find this picture to be funny also. I don't always bark at night, but when I do, it's for no reason. So we can upload that picture, and as I said, let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Let's say something. Let's go to photos, upload photo or video. Bros, funny dog one. Alright, let's ask something like, is your dog barking at night? Learn how to stop it. So learn how to stop it here. And a link to our website, the Dog Training Wizard, wizard.com / article doom, whatever. Alright, there we have it. Let's post. Now, this technique applies to any niche. Simply upload a funny picture to get attention and send the traffic back to your site by using a link to your website. Alright, check this out. Here's our link. Here's the funny picture. Alright, so another option is to create a debate on something that is a bit controversial. For example, in the dog training world, there is a debate on which dog training approach is better, positive reinforcement or punishment. We can take this subject and let our fans to speak their mind. We can write something like, which dog training approach is more effective. Positive reinforcement. Let's put quotes. Positive reinforcement or punishment. We want your opinion. Let's post. Alright, so some people think that it's better to, you know, to have a positive approach when it comes to dog training. Give them treats, talk to them kindly. You know, others think that electric collars, punishments, and stuff like that are more effective. In my humble opinion, I feel like positive reinforcement is the better way to go, but that's not the issue. Okay. So, you know, as you see, the options are pretty much endless. The rules of thumb here are: 1. Try to incorporate as many interesting pictures as possible. 2. Don't try to hard sell. 3. From time to time, put a link back to your website. 4. Put some call to action on your status. 5. Ask for the fans' opinions. As long as you're using these rules of thumb, you should raise a good amount of curiosity, raise your edge rank, have your fans perceive you as an authority figure, and get some returning visitors. The more creative you'll be, the more interest you will raise. Another creative option to engage with your audience is to pick a fan of the week. Simply choose the most active person of that week and post him as the fan of the week. Alright, you can do this by going to your page, alright, your fan page, then go to the edit page button right here, and use Facebook as your page. In my case, it's use Facebook as the dog training wizard. Right. Now, alright, let's just wait a few moments. Alright, now simply click on the people icon right here, right? Click see all. You will now see a list of all of your fans, all of the people who liked our page. Alright, so let's randomly pick one, though I would advise you to pick the most active one to reward him. Right, so let's open his profile on a new tab or window. Alright, so what we have to do now is to copy his profile URL. Right, so let's copy it and paste it into our status box. Alright, so let's go to our status box, paste his URL. Now we can delete the URL. As you can see, we have the fan's picture. Alright, actually he used the dog for his profile picture. His name is Lowry Riccardi. Alright, so all we need to do now is write fan of the week. Let's use capitals. Week. And write his name. Larry keep up the good work, or something like that, you know. Be creative here. Then let's post. Now, posting a fan of the week really keeps the page alive. On top of that, it gives you, that community feeling that is so important when, running a page. As you can see, there are a variety of options to interact with your fans, and we only touched a few in this video. I'm very excited because as time goes by, I will show you more and more methods of interacting with your fans on our ongoing training. Alright, so this is the end of this video. As I said, we will show you more Facebook techniques on our ongoing training. We have some good stuff coming your way, so stay tuned. As always, if you have any questions or comments, do let us know. Have a good one.